Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Singularity Net, which is an AI cryptocurrency that's developing in this modern age of AI technology and blockchain technology. Before I get into this coin, where I believe it'll go, and my personal opinions on it, I just need to let you guys know I am not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video is just my opinion only, or, supported by data. So, Singularity Net, Agix. Firstly, if you want to buy this, you can now buy it on Binance, and this is the reason why we had a bit of a pump in recent times. You can also buy it on KuCoin, so I know a lot of you guys buy your tokens on KuCoin. Two big places you can buy this now. But I just want to show you that when the news around Binance dropped, we had a huge pump to the upside, and you can see it here on this big candle. We haven't really been able to hold this, but nevertheless, if you would have got in early, around here, let's say you got in at the bottom of this candle, and you would have made around 212%, so some really respectable gains. Now, of course, I've been talking about this project for a while, and if you look back on my YouTube channel, I've actually been talking about this project around these levels here. So, like I said, this is a project I've been in for a while, talked about for a while, and I actually, quite luckily, got into this project pretty much at the very bottom. So I started talking about this and become aware of this at the bottom, not at the top, which some of you guys may have bought here, and you would have been in an awful loss right now. Nevertheless, in terms of this coin, I'm bullish on it. I'm super bullish, in fact. And if you want to find out how much, this makes up on my portfolio, the exact weightage, is it my first biggest hold? Is it my third biggest hold? Is it my 10th? Head on over to Patreon. You can see all the coins that I hold. Just for £9.50 a month, you get access to my portfolio. So you can see all the coins that I'm holding there. You can see how much, what percentage of each coin I'm holding. Is Bitcoin my highest holder, or is it Cardano, or is it Gala? There's a whole host of hidden gems as well, which I never talk about on YouTube, which you can access in that portfolio just for £9.50 a month. If you want a bit more, head on over to these tiers, but I'll talk about them in a bit more detail later on in the video. So, back to what I was saying. This is a project that's, super in its infancy. I've got into it quite low, so I'm very happy about my average buying price. My average buying price is around 5 cents or less. Actually, let me see exactly, because I want to... Actually, it's between... so it's below 5 cents, actually. It's between 4 and 5 cents. I even bought in around here, but I've been, averaging in, dollar cost averaging, even on the uptrend. So my average buying price, I could tell you the exact number. I think if you go and become a Patreon, you'll be able to see. But my average buying price is between 3.5 and 5. Okay, so super cheap. And I'm very happy about that price in which I've bought in. And I'm looking forward to holding this for a long time and seeing how much gains I can make in the next 3, 5, 10 years. But even in the next bull run, even in terms of short term, I think this will surpass its all-time high in the next bull run. I really do. I think this could see 1 billion in market cap, and I don't think that's too ridiculous. But like I said, I think this is really a project for the future. If it can continue to perform and have usage, I think this really will be a great project for the future, especially with AI products and AI technology becoming increasingly demanded. We saw the Tesla bot. So AI really is starting off to kick off right now, and I still do believe it's in its infancy, but in 5-10 years, I think we will see far more widespread adoption of AI. I want to show you the marketplace, because this is super interesting. This is what Singularity Net's all about. Now, you can stake this as well, I believe, but in terms of what it actually offers, I want to just show you some of the things, and I think this is quite interesting and quite innovative, okay? So, the marketplace basically provides a whole host of services which are powered by AI and powered by the Singularity Net system or blockchain. And I'm going to show you some of them right now. So image captioning. So this service generates a text description for the image using machine learning techniques. So someone gave this a 5-star. I think this might be one of the more recent ones, but people create these kind of AI systems, obviously super intelligent individuals, create these AI services, and then people can utilize these. You can press on demo if you want to see. There's one here which hasn't got that good reviews, basically 2 stars, 1.9 out of 5. This service uses real-time voice cloning to clone a voice from 5 seconds audio to generate arbitrary speech in real time. So maybe this one isn't as, as good as some of the others. As you can see, some of them have very good reviews. But there's so many services here. There's not just like 1 or 2. So when you see varying, star reviews, that's obviously because there's so many different services. This one here seems to be a popular one. Detect action in video. So identify 400 to 600 different types of human activity or human actions without a video through state of the art inflated 3D convolutional neural networks. So some of this language is quite, technical, I guess, with neural networks and stuff, but you can go ahead and do this, and it obviously has a fixed price of how many Singularity Net tokens this requires, and you can see this isn't very expensive. So is this just 1 token? So it's literally 5 cents to do this. So it's super, super cheap, I believe. 1 token, so around 5 cents. So there's a whole host of different services. Maybe the prices will go up over time, but I like it because there's definitely going to be a market for this, I believe, in the future, but it's still pretty early on. And like I said in one of my earlier videos, this can even play chess against you. So play chess with reinforcement learning by DeepMind's AlphaGo Zero methods. This seems to be another popular one here. Extract subjective information from textual inputs. AI opinion. So you can see and there's a whole host of other pages here with a whole host of other services as well. I think this will certainly be a thing. Now, like I said, it's still in its infancy. So just because you're not using this technology yet doesn't mean that in 5 years' time you won't be. Things here like grammar problems. What's this one here? Named entity recognition. Input a piece of text and identify specified names and titles within the provided text. Identify and tie together all expressions within a piece of text that point towards a specific entity with the text. So this might help with like English, right? This one's currently offline, but it says that it uses a relationship between the title and the body to suggest if the news is fake. Now, something I need to express very importantly is some of these services might not be perfect yet, but it's the fact that Singularity Net are going out there, being bold, and starting off in this industry. When was any innovative idea perfect, right? Facebook 10 years ago or 15 years ago was nowhere near as, improved as what it is now. You can talk about the first iPhone. Look at the first phone compared to what it is now. The first PC compared to what it is now. Technology advances massively. And if the idea is there, that's all that matters really. And you can see here, there's a whole host of different services, and it's very cheap to buy them, but I think this can really expand in the future, and the service offerings will be more vast, and it will also be more efficient and useful. So that's in terms of what it offers. In terms of the price, I think it's a very, very attractive buying price right now. If you can get in anything under 5 cents, I think that'll really set you up for greatness in the future. Obviously, it's not financial advice, But if we just go from right here, around 5 cents, and talk about the all-time high, that's 1,250% gains just to this all-time high here. According to CoinGecko, I think it's actually higher. So CoinGecko says that 4 years ago we hit 95 cents, but that wasn't obviously recent years. I think this is going to really, really pump up. Obviously, the tokenomics have changed since then, so that's why there was a bit of a detachment between the price and the market cap. I think this is going to blow. I really do. I think this is going to go super, super crazy, and it's going to blow your money. It's going to blow money into your account, not out of your account. So, you know, I think if you put in maybe $1,000 into this project, you could really, really make good gains if it goes back to its all-time high. And I think it will go far higher than this. This is an important thing. If you take anything out of this video in terms of Singularity Net, is that we can't just look at all-time highs and say this is what it will hit and then I'll take profits. I think this could go far, far, far higher. Because if you think about the fact that this hit this all-time high in 2021, AI was still in its infancy then. Imagine how high this can go in 5 years' time if it continues to perform, the team continues to, perform, and there's still backing behind it. This is what really excites me about crypto, the future. And if you want more gems like Singularity Net, I sent a buy alert for this and a sell, not a sell alert because I didn't sell, but I sent a buy alert for this and people bought and some of my Patreons sold at over 250% return. So some of my Patreons made huge gains on this. I'm still holding. I haven't sold any yet. But some Patreons made massive, massive gains on Singularity Net, and they're making gains on other projects as well. If you want to see which coins I'm buying with instant buy alerts, just become a Crypto Elite tier member for £18.50 a month, and you get instant super buy alerts, instant sell alerts, or take profit alerts, Patreon's pick, and instant staking alerts. For this one, this is where the super intelligent people who mean super, super, big business, the ones who want to be really wealthy in the next bull run, they come over here and we talk about big things when it comes to crypto, and these get VIP only live streams, and these guys can buy even before I do, as I tell them with suggestion alerts. So even before I consider buying a coin or consideration alerts, let's say I'm thinking about a new coin that I've just found, right? Archie coin. Let's say this coin is going to 100x in my opinion, but I'm still kind of, 50-50 on whether I'm going to buy it or not. I will tell my VIP tier members with an alert that I'm considering buying a coin. And then they can get in if they want to, and then maybe in 3 days' time, I go and buy in at a higher price, and my Patreons got in even before me. So, look, there's big money to be made, in my opinion. So, guys, I'm going to show you it right now. These posts here are all only unlockable if you become a Patreon. So the link's in the description. You get early access to videos for just £5 a month. But if you want that bit more, and you want take profit alerts, buy alerts, sell alerts, everything, £18.50 a month, you get this whole lot. And I told my Patreons that I was buying a coin a few days ago, and this coin over 4x'd your money. And I made over 4x my money. And I told all my Patreons here, I just took huge gains on, and then I showed them the coin and told them the coin that I bought, I've just sold it, and I've took gains, I've took profit, and that's for £18.50 a month. One of my Patreons, I'm going to read it right now. He put in $500. I've got it here, the message. $500, and he turned that $500 into $2,000. These are insane gains. Insane gains. And there's big money over in the Patreon. I'm making a Telegram group as well. So you can make insane gains. And this guy only put in £18.50 a month for my Patreon, and he didn't know about this coin before I told him about it. And he's made, £1,500 profit. So the return on investment is insane. Check it out for yourself, guys. Check it out for yourself. Link is in the description. Hopefully all of you guys have a great rest of your day and do really well in the markets, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.